Come to the top of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Look up. Exhale, folding forward over your legs. Your head drops last. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up. Exhale, folding over the legs, lengthening the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, look forward, roll the shoulder blades back, and exhale to fold. Step the feet back, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward dog. Spreading your fingers wide, wake up your legs, engaging your thighs, lifting your kneecaps, and pressing back through your hips. Rolling your arms in towards your face, growing broad across the shoulder blades. On every exhalation, pulling the navel into the spine and up, engaging your pelvic floor. Inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, ground down through the right heel and lift up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, ground your hands, step forward to plank, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, returning back through push-up or pressing straight back to Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, grounding your left foot between your hands. Sweep your palms out and up. Exhale, reaching forward, spread your fingers wide, come forward to plank, hugging the elbows into the sides. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, press straight back or go through push-up, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, ground the right foot between the hands. Push through the outer edge of the left foot, lift up. Exhale, bringing your shoulders directly over your wrists. Look forward and lower in one line. Inhale, upward dog, lift the heart. Exhale, press straight up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the left leg straight up. Knee to nose, ground your left foot between your hands and lift up. Exhale, grounding the hands down. Shift forward to plank, lowering in one straight line, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, curling the toes under. Press back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Last round, inhale, stretching the right leg behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, grounding your foot between your hands, lifting up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, ground your hands, step back, come to plank, and lower in one straight line. Lift the heart, rolling your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, pressing straight up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, grounding through the outer edge of the right foot, sweeping your palms up. Exhale, grounding the hands, coming forward to plank, elbows into the sides, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Either in one straight line or with your knees on the mat, press your hips up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Adho Mukha Shavasana, spreading your fingers wide, press actively back through your arms all the way up to your hips, finding more space between each vertebrae in your spine. Rolling your triceps in towards your face to broaden across the shoulder blades. Then lower your forehead down to the mat in Balasana. Inhale, jumping the feet forward in between your hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look forward, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, grab onto your toes and fold. Bringing the weight into the balls of the feet, the hips directly over the heels. Relax your shoulder blades up your spine. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. Inhale, sit down deep, sweep the palms to the floor and up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, lengthen your spine, and then bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Pull your right knee and left knee in line with one another and sit down deeper. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find length, look down, gracefully stepping the left foot back behind you. Lifting the heart up towards the sky, keep your hands to your heart or open your arms up like wings. Stay here or take the bind, bringing your arm underneath you and clasping fingertips or your wrists. On your next exhalation, unbind, ground down through the fingertips, and inhale, sweep the palms out and up, Alana. Bringing your right knee directly over the right heel. Exhale, sweeping the arms behind you. Inhale, pulling the right hip back, the left hip forward. Exhale, swimming the arms back. Inhale, find strength in the legs. Exhale, find ease. Inhale, lifting out and up, roll forward onto the toe mound of your left foot. Exhale, grounding the left foot, Virabhadrasana 2. Lengthen your tailbone down, turn your right palm up to the sky. Exhale, left arm over left ear, right elbow to the right thigh. Inhale the arm back. Exhale, right elbow to right thigh or hand to the floor. Inhale, come up to Virabhadrasana 2, look forward over your fingertips. Then exhale, bringing your fingertips down to the floor, sweeping your palm over your face. Create a long line of energy from the outer edge of your left foot all the way up your side body, out your fingertips. Tuck your right hip under and roll your chest open to the sky. Inhale, lifting back up, Virabhadrasana 2. And exhale, sweeping your palms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Your hips point forwards. Inhale, scoop the energy out and up. Exhale, lift the heart, melt the arms down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, allow them to fall down. Inhale the arms up. Sweeping your hands back behind you, interlace the fingers and bow forward to the inside of your right knee. Inhale, pressing your fist up to the sky. Exhale, sink deeper in the hips. Inhale, find strength in the legs, lift and spread across the chest, and exhale, bend down deeper. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, grounding down through the hands, step the right foot back, downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, elbows into your side, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Exhale, straight back to downward dog or return back through push-up, curling your toes under, lowering down in one straight line, and then pressing back, downward dog. Wake up your legs, slow down your breath, inhaling into all four corners of your lungs, front, side waist, top of the lungs, bottom, back body. Smoothing out the breath, breathing in and out the nose. Make your breath sound like ocean waves. Inhale, lifting the left leg up to the sky. Sweep your left foot forward. Step your right foot to the left and fold. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Sit down deep. Then bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Pulling your right knee back a bit. Lengthen your spine and revolve your chest open to the sky. Every inhalation, finding more length in the spine, ground down through your heels, and then gracefully step the right foot back. Come onto the toe mound, the front ball of the foot of the right foot. Either stay here with hands to heart or open the arms, or clasp your hands or your wrists behind you. Engage the inner thighs, squeezing the inner thighs towards center. Exhale, bringing your hands back to your heart. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up, Alana. Exhale, swimming the arms back. Inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. Exhale, sweeping the arms back. Bend the knee forward until it's directly over the heel. Exhale, swimming the arms back. Inhale, lifting up out of the low back. Inhale, opening up to Virabhadrasana 2, lengthening the tailbone down. Engage the low abs, lift up through the left fingertips. Exhale, left fingertips down to the floor, right over right ear. Switching sides, stretch the left arm. Exhale, stretching from the outer edge of the right foot through the right fingertips. Inhale, flip the palms, stretch, open the side body. Exhale, finding a long line, tucking the left hip under. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, engaging the inner thighs, squeezing them to midline, pulling the left hip underneath you, creating a long line through the right side body, finding length in the side body in Parsva. Roll your left hip under you, lengthening out through your fingertips, rolling your chest open. Inhale, back to Virabhadrasana 2. Shift the hips, pointing straight forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, inhale, lifting up out of your low back. Exhale, lift the heart, lower the arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering the arms. Inhale, scooping the palms forward and up. Exhale, interlacing the fingers behind your back. Bow down to the inside of your left knee. Press down into all four corners of the left foot. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, pressing your fists up to the sky. Rise up, find strength in the legs. Lifting the heart, returning. Rotating the hands down, downward dog. Walking out the feet here. Swaying the hips from side to side. And then relaxing into stillness. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, elbows directly over wrists, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, lift the chest, ears away from the shoulders, lowering your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, open the heart even more. Exhale, returning back through plank, chaturanga, press straight up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Lowering your knees down to the mat, Balasana. Reconnect with your breath. Inhale, come up into tabletop, hips over knees, shoulders directly over wrists. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, chin to chest round. Inhale, heavy belly. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down, grow round. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, press the mat away, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down between your knees. Then straighten your left leg back behind you and reach forward through your right fingertips. Engaging the abs, pulling the belly in and up. Then grab back with your right hand for the inside of the left foot. Stretch across the front body, kicking the foot into the hand. Inhale, find more length by lifting the foot up even higher. And exhale, straighten the leg and arm out, curling the knee into the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, straighten out and release all the way down to the mat. Cat, rounding. Exhale, cow, look forward. Then find a neutral spine, straighten the right leg back behind you, reach forward through the left fingertips. Rolling the hips in towards one another like they're magnetized. Then reach back with the left hand for the inside of the right foot and kick the foot into the hand. Square your chest forward, lift up out of the lower back, kicking the foot up even higher. Then straighten out, inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, extend out and release down to the mat. Curl your toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Wake up your arms, then lower your knees down to the mat, bringing your forearms down to the mat, shoulder width apart and walking your toes in any amount. Press back through the shoulder blades as if I'm putting a hand in between your shoulder blades and pushing. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, extending the leg straight, straightening the knee. Keeping the hips parallel, release the foot down, lifting the left leg straight up. Squeezing the inner thighs towards midline to keep the hips square. Exhale, release the foot. Connect with your breath. Deepen your breathing, inhaling in and out the nose, creating an oceanic-like sound in the back of your throat on each exhale. Then straighten the legs out and come into forearm plank, shoulders directly over your elbows. Inhale, lift the hips a little. Exhale, lower. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, press your shoulder blades up. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your forearms down to the mat for Sphinx pose, pulling your chest forward in between your arms, pressing the tops of your feet so actively down into the mat that your kneecaps lift. Then straighten your arms up behind you. Exhale, swim them back, Salabhasana. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lift up higher, swim the arms back. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, swimming the arms back, magnetize the inner thighs toward one another. Lifting up out of the heart. Inhale, stretch forward through the fingertips. Exhale, swim the arms back. Then bring your hands to either side your waist and press up, rolling your shoulder blades down your back, extending out long through your toes, pulling your inner thighs toward one another. Exhale, lowering the forehead down to the tops of your hands. Relax, reconnect with your deep breath. The breath is primary. Use the breath to tether you to the present moment. Then grab for the outside of your feet and lift up into Dhanurasana. Spread across the chest. Every inhalation, lift up a little higher by kicking those feet up and back. Every exhalation, soften. On your next exhalation, release the feet and lower down. Bring your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat and reach back for the inside of your right foot. Bringing your ankle down to the outside of your right hip. You can leave your fingertips behind you or swivel them forward to face the top of the mat. Release and change sides, bringing your right forearm to the front of the mat, pulling the left foot down to the outside of your left hip, either bringing your fingertips straight behind you or swiveling your fingertips forward. On your exhalation, release the foot. Bring the hands to either side of your chest, rolling your shoulder blades down your spine. Curl your toes under and press straight up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Wake up your arms, press back through your hips. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, bending the knee, opening up through the hip. Press more into your left hand, pressing evenly through both hands. Then bring the ball of the left foot back behind you. Press the right foot into the mat and lift up through the heart. Lean back. Stay here or ground both feet, lifting up. Open up the heart here. Then return through Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, crossing it underneath you. Then releasing the palm down to the mat, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Lift the left leg to the sky and switch sides. Lift the right leg straight up. Bend the right knee, opening the hip. Press down through the right hand. Equal weight in the hands, spreading the fingers wide here. And then slowly lowering then your right ball of the foot down back behind you. Pivot the left foot, press down through all four corners of the left foot and lift your pelvis, lift and spread across the heart. Stay here in Wild Thing or lift the hips, ground down through both feet. Then return the right foot and the right hand down to the mat, lift the right leg straight up and return it down to the floor. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, sweep it underneath you, lifting the left arm up. Then press back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, bend the knees, hop forward, extend the spine. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, finding length up the spine. Exhale, grounding your energy down to the left foot. Bring the right foot to the inside of your shin or your thigh, avoiding the knee area. Inhale, lifting the palms overhead. Exhale, bending over to the right. Opening the hips here, lengthening through the side body, and then stretching your right leg straight back behind you for Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Level the hips, squeezing the inner thighs in towards one another and straighten that right leg. Then sweeping your arms back behind you, bring your right hand down to the mat, lifting the left arm straight up. Twisting, engaging the inner thighs, exhale the left hand down, sweeping the right arm up, stacking the right hip on top of the left for Ardha Chandrasana. Kick really out through that heel, lengthening through the whole right leg. And then stay here or reach back for the outside edge of your foot, kicking the foot into the hand, opening through the heart, opening the hip, keeping your gaze down at the floor now, bringing your hips parallel, keeping hold of the foot and lifting straight up, kicking the foot back into the hand for dancer's pose. Lifting the left hand up to the sky, kicking the right foot straight up. Exhale, tucking the chin, and then lifting up, engaging the entire leg, reaching for the outside edge of your right foot or the outside of your knee. Twisting open to the right. Lengthen and straighten the left leg, lifting up through the crown of the head. Exhale, revolving back forward, bringing both hands, lifting, grabbing onto the outside edge of your right foot or onto your big toe, and opening the leg up out to the right, perhaps looking left. Exhale, releasing the leg and folding forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sliding the hands underneath the feet. Lengthening out of the low back here, you can bend your knees, bringing hips directly over ankles, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, up your back, pulling yourself together here. Inhale, hands to hips, slowly come back up, hands to heart. Ground down through all four corners of the right foot and bring your left foot to the inside of your shin or inner thigh. Press the foot into the inner thigh, the thigh into the foot. Inhale the arms straight up, and then bend to the left. Exhale, sweeping the left leg back behind you, Virabhadrasana 3, magnetizing your inner thighs toward one another, stretching forward through your fingertips, kicking back through the heel. Straighten your leg, more than mine is here. Sweep the arms back behind you, sweeping your right arm up to the sky, straightening through the leg, point your toes. Inhale, find more length, straighten the leg even more. Straighten that left leg and exhale. Ground your right hand and bring your left hip on top of the right, kicking out through the left heel. Make sure that your toes you can see just in the periphery of your vision, that your leg isn't too far behind you or too far forward. Then stay here, grab for the outer edge of the foot and kick the foot into the hand, opening up through the front heart, through the hip. And look down, squaring your hips to the front of the mat, and then slowly gliding up to standing. Keeping hold of the foot, ground down into the foot once again, growing roots into the ground, kicking the foot into the hand for dancer's pose. Squaring the hips and the shoulder blades forward. Exhale, pulling the knee in towards the chest, lengthening your tailbone down towards your heel. Then take your right hand to the outside of the left knee or the outside of the foot. Straightening the leg. Prioritize lengthen the spine over straightening the left leg, so you can keep your knee bent here. Then grab the outside edge of your foot or your big left toe and bringing the left leg out to the side, your right fingertips out to the right side. Press down through the right foot, straightening the right leg, engaging the muscles. Bring the left leg forward and release all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walking the feet out long to the outer edge of your mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bringing your hands in between your feet, fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, find length, squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale, fold. Engage the legs all the way up to the outer edge of your foot through your hips. And then exhale, Skandasana. Wrapping your arms behind your knee, pointing through your toe. Exhale, switching sides, sweeping your arms back behind you, pointing out through your toe, twisting open. Then ground the hands and step back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, look forward, come to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, open the chest. Exhale, hips to heels, Balasana. Inhale, forward, bringing your hips directly over your knees, releasing your hands to your low back or all the way down to your heels. Your toes can be tucked under here, perhaps bringing a bolster underneath your knees. Pressing the hips forward so that your hips are directly over your knees. Engage the low abs, lift up out of the low back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sitting down onto a block or in between your feet. Twisting open to the right. Find length in the spine, grounding down through both sitting bones. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale, look forward, bringing your hands one on top of the other, reconnecting with a deep, slow, rhythmic breath. Then bring your shoulder blades shouldered width apart. Bring one knee in and the other lifting up into Sirsasana, headstand, only if this is in your practice. If it isn't in your practice, I recommend learning this in a studio from a teacher to protect your neck. If headstand is part of your practice, really pressing down into forearms, very minimal weight in the neck, in the head, protecting your neck here. Engage your thighs towards midline, engage your abs, pressing actively down through the forearms. Breathing deeply in and out the nose. Then slowly bending one knee and the other, lowering down. Spreading the fingers wide, pressing the hips back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale the left foot forward in between the hands, lengthen the spine. Inhale the arms out and up into Alana and open up into Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten the leg and release your left hand down to your shin, a block, or the ground. Inhale, lengthening the side body. Exhale, pulling the left hip back, rotating your left knee in the direction of your little toe. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Shorten your stance, clasping opposite elbows or bringing your hands in reverse namaste behind you, folding forward. Parsvottanasana. Pressing the elbows in opposite directions if you're in reverse namaste. Pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward. Keeping a micro bend in the left knee to protect the knee joint. Then interlace your fingers and press your fist up to the sky. Inhale, bringing the right hand to the outside edge of your left foot. Inhale, find length, twisting open. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Exhale, straighten and fold. Then walk your right foot back behind you and release the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lift the palms up. Exhale, grounding down through the top of the right foot. Inhale, lifting up out of the low back, and exhale, releasing your hands down to the mat, straightening the left leg, folding. Either staying here or straightening out more and more into Hanumanasana. If you're not quite down in Hanumanasana all the way down to the floor, no problem. Every inhalation, engage the legs, lift up. Every exhalation, lengthen out through your legs, sink the hips a little deeper. Sweeping the left leg back behind you now. Engage the legs, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale the forward to plank. Exhale, squeezing the elbows into the sides, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, curl the toes under, press straight up and back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pressing back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lift the right leg straight up to the sky. Exhale, grounding your right foot between your hands. Inhale, lifting up, Alana. Exhale, pivot the left heel down, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, pulling the right hip back and bending forward, Trikonasana. Pull the right hip back. Roll the right knee in the direction of your little toe. Engaging the quadricep, lifting the quadricep up away from the kneecap, lengthen through the side body. Rolling the left hip open. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shorten your stance, square your hips to the front of the mat, grab your elbows, or bring your hands in reverse namaste. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, Parsvottanasana. Lengthening out through the spine, through the crown of the head. Engaging the muscles of the leg, keeping a micro bend in the right knee to protect the knee joint. Then interlace your fingers and press your fist up to the sky. Fold deeper. Pulling your right hip back, your left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine and bring the left hand to the outside of the right foot. Squeezing and scissoring your legs in towards one another, find more length in the spine. Exhale, opening up, revolving open. If you're having trouble with balance, then widening your stance. Exhale, Parsvottanasana. Then lowering your knee all the way down to the mat and lifting the arms up. Lift up out of your low back. Soften your rib cage inwards, spreading across the heart. Exhale, fingertips to the floor, shifting your hips back, straightening your right leg, fold. Either stay here or walk your feet out into Hanumanasana. If you're all the way down to the floor, lifting your palms out and up, and exhale, folding forward over your right leg. If you're not down to the floor, enlightenment doesn't come when you get down, unfortunately. Just stay where you are, breathing deeply, every inhalation finding a pulse, lifting up, every exhalation softening, lowering the hips closer down to the floor. Inhale the right leg back and lifting the hips, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, bringing the left foot in between your hands, then bring your left arm underneath your left thigh. Either stay here, pressing forward into the leg, or lift up onto the ball of the foot and lift the right leg up back behind you, squeezing your elbows in towards midline. Then kick back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Inhale, lifting the right leg forward in between the hands. Bring your hands to the inside of the foot and then your right arm underneath your right thigh. Stay here, pressing forward into the shin, into the calf, or lift your foot up off the mat. Then lift the left leg up back behind you, straight in both legs. The key here is to really squeeze your elbows into midline. If your elbows are like spread eagled apart, you won't have enough strength to lift up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Step or hop your feet up to your hands, and then rise up here into Navasana boat pose. Return, bending your knees like I should. I'm rounding my low back here. You want to lengthen your low back. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower the feet to hover. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the feet to hover. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, lift, extend the legs, and then lower your feet down to the mat. Inhale, find length in the spine, and exhale, roll all the way down onto your back. Interlace your fingers underneath you, rolling one shoulder blade and the other underneath you, lifting the hips. Press down through the heels, squeezing your inner thighs toward one another to lift the hips up even higher. Exhale, walking your shoulder blades out from underneath you. Either come back up again into the same pose or bring your hands down into the mat, lifting up. Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. Fingertips pointing back towards your heels, pressing your heart forward. Then tuck your chin, gliding all the way down onto your back. Bring your feet to touch and opening your knees, releasing your low